శ్రీహరికోటలోని షార్ నుంచి జిఎస్ఎల్వి F-15 ప్రయోగాన్ని ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
जाएगा.
Replacement of O-tank completed.
अब हम उड़ान से 1 मिनट 18 सेकंड की दूरी पर. दर्शकों का रोमांच यहां देखते ही बनता है.
All stations stand by for the time mark. T-1 minute. Sarp Saram. -55 seconds. -50 seconds.
दर्शकों के लिए जानकारी के लिए बता दें, इनमें सबसे पहले T-4.8 सेकंड्स पर चारों L-40 स्टेप-ऑन बूस्टर्स को प्रज्वलित किया जाएगा.
-40 seconds. -35 seconds. -30 seconds.
Real-time programs activated.
-25 seconds. -20 seconds. -15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
7,535 kilonewtons.
प्रथम चरण में कोर बूस्टर
Plus 1
है
minute.
जो कि
शार्वन
ठोस नोदक पर आधारित है. कोर
शार्प टू
बूस्टर
मेनाटो.
का प्रज्वलन काल लगभग 111 सेकंड का है. इसके पश्चात भी L-40 जो स्टेप-ऑन बूस्टर्स हैं उनका प्रज्वलन लगभग 50 सेकंड और आगे चलेगा. इस तरह लगभग 150 सेकंड्स पर प्रथम चरण का प्रज्वलन काल समाप्त होगा.
Action time for the core solid motor is 112 seconds and that of the strap-ons is 149 seconds. HTPB based propellant in S139 and L-40s are powered by turbo pump fed Vikas engine based on earth storable propellant. Shar ground station acquiring the trajectory data.
S139 stage ban out.
कोर बूस्टर का प्रज्वलन काल समाप्त हो चुका है.
Plus 2 minutes.
स्टेप-ऑन बूस्टर अभी भी प्रज्वलित हैं. इस दौरान यह लगभग 3000 किलो
First
न्यूटन का
stage
प्रणोद उत्पन्न कर रहे
performance
हैं.
normal.
कुछ ही क्षणों में L-40 स्टेप-ऑन बूस्टर्स बंद हो जाएंगे और GS2 द्वितीय चरण का प्रज्वलन शुरू होगा.
L40 stages thrust cut off. Second stage ignited. First stage separated. Interstage separated. Closed loop guidance initiated.
Current altitude is 81 kilometers. We are 169 seconds into the flight.
Second stage performance normal.
जी हाँ, जैसा आपने सुना, प्रथम चरण के
3
कार्यकाल
minutes.
के पश्चात उसे यान से पृथक कर दिया गया है तथा द्वितीय चरण जो कि तरल नोदक पर आधारित चरण है, इसका प्रज्वलन शुरू हो चुका है. यह लगभग 141 सेकंड का प्रज्वलन काल है. इस दौरान यह लगभग 846 किलो न्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न कर रहा है.
Also known as the GL40HT, the second stage operates on UH-25 and N204. High thrust Vikas engine develops 846
performance
kilonewtons
normal.
thrust in vacuum. Burn time of GS2 for the present mission is 141 seconds. Shar and Port Blair stations currently tracking.
द्वितीय चरण का प्रज्वलन जारी है. इसमें हाइपरगोलिक ईंधन का इस्तेमाल होता है.
Payload fairing
Plus 4
separated.
minutes.
Shielding of the spacecraft from atmosphere is no longer necessary. The current altitude is more
Second
than 100
stage
kilometers.
performance normal.
The payload fairing has been separated. Shar and Port Blair ground stations continue to track.
पूर्व निर्धारित तरीके से 115 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई प्राप्त कर लेने के पश्चात ऊष्मा कवच को यान से पृथक कर दिया जाता है।
Trio stage is authorized.
जहाँ द्वितीय चरण का कार्यकाल अब समाप्त होने को है। तृतीय चरण जो कि क्रायो अपर स्टेज है उसे अनुमोदित कर दिया गया है। कुछ ही क्षणों में द्वितीय
Second
चरण
stage thrust cutoff. Second stage separated. Trio stage ignition commanded.
Plus 5 minutes.
द्वितीय चरण को सफलतापूर्वक पृथक कर दिया गया है।
Trio stage ignition confirmed.
Here's a piece of good news. The third stage, the cryogenic upper stage, has commenced its operation.
जी हाँ, एक बहुत जटिल इंजन होता है क्रायोजेनिक इंजन और इसका प्रज्वलन शुरू हो चुका है। ये बहुत ही हर्ष का पल होता है यहाँ वैज्ञानिकों के लिए। वर्तमान में क्रायो अपर स्टेज प्रज्वलित है। यह लगभग 840 सेकंड तक प्रज्वलित रहेगा। इस दौरान यह 75 किलो न्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न कर रहा है।
We are 345 seconds into the flight. Current altitude is 143 kilometers.
सभी तंत्र सामान्य प्रदर्शन करते हुए और यान उद्देश्य कक्षा की ओर बढ़ता हुआ।
The cryogenic upper stage with 15 tons of propellant loading is currently operating. Liquid hydrogen as the fuel and liquid oxygen as the oxidizer. Burn time of the stage is
Cryo
14
stage
minutes for this
performance
mission.
normal.
The speciality of the stage is that its specific impulse is 453.5 seconds. It's a measure of the amount of thrust produced by a rocket engine per unit of propellant consumed over a specific period of time. Cryogenic stage is technically a very complex system compared to liquid or earth-storable liquid propellant stages due to its use of propellants at extremely low temperatures and the associated thermal and structural problems. Oxygen liquefies at minus 183 degrees Celsius and hydrogen at minus 253 degrees Celsius. The propellants at these low temperatures are to be pumped using turbopumps running at around 40,000 RPM. It also entails complex ground support systems like propellant storage and filling systems, cryo-engine and stage test facilities, transportation and handling of cryo fluids and
Trio
related
stage
safety
performance
aspects.
normal.
अब हम उड़ान से लगभग 460 सेकंड दूरी पर आ चुके हैं। वर्तमान में यान की ऊंचाई 149 किलोमीटर तथा सापेक्ष गति 5.26 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड। अपेक्षित
8 minutes.
पथ का अनुकरण करते हुए यह यान इसरो द्वारा फिर से एक बार परिपक्व प्रमोशन का प्रदर्शन किया जा रहा है। यह मिशन दक्षिणी पूर्वी दिशा का मिशन है, इसलिए इस यान को अनुवर्तन के लिए शार, पोर्ट ब्लेयर, ब्रूने तथा बैग स्थित ग्राउंड रडार स्टेशन के माध्यम से इसे ट्रैक किया जा रहा है। यान के सभी आंकड़े लगभग वास्तविक समय पर हम तक उपलब्ध होते हैं।
Cryo stage performance normal.
वर्तमान में शार तथा पोर्ट ब्लेयर स्थित रडार स्टेशन हम तक यह आंकड़े उपलब्ध करा रहे हैं। क्रायोजेनिक अपर स्टेज तृतीय चरण है GSLV रॉकेट का। वर्तमान में वह प्रज्वलित है और 75 किलो न्यूटन के प्रणोद के साथ यान को उद्दिष्ट कक्षा की ओर ले जा रहा है।
Two Gimbolt steering engines provide for control of the stage during its thrusting phase. Nominal thrust developed by the engine is 75 kilonewtons in vacuum.
यह प्रज्वलन काल लगभग 840 सेकंड का होने वाला है। इस दौरान आपको नाविक उपग्रह के बारे में जानकारी प्रदान करते हैं। नाविक नक्षत्र मुख्यतः दो तरीके की सुविधाएं प्रदान करने के लिए सक्षम है: मानक स्थिति निर्धारण सेवा तथा
10
प्रतिबंधित सेवाएं। प्रारंभिक सुविधा क्षेत्रों में 20 मीटर की स्थिति विभेदनशीलता तथा समय परिशुद्धता में 40 नैनोसेकंड की परिशुद्धता के साथ इसे
Rayo stage
अभिकल्पित किया
performance
गया है।
normal.
द्वितीय पीढ़ी के 5 नौवहन उपग्रहों में द्वितीय कड़ी जोड़ने जा रहा है यह NVS-2। यह नक्षत्र वर्तमान में नाविक सेवाओं नौवहन सेवाओं में अभिवृद्धि कर विशिष्ट सेवाएं प्रदान करने के लिए जा रहा है। इन उपग्रहों में L1 बैंड का प्रयोग किया जा रहा है। इसमें अतिरिक्त सेवाओं का विस्तार किया गया है। NVS-2 उपग्रह को L1, L5 और S बैंड में कार्य करने के लिए तैयार किया गया है। इसके अतिरिक्त रेंजिंग के लिए C बैंड का प्रयोग किया जा रहा है। इस उपग्रह को I2K बस पर आधारित कर बनाया गया है। लगभग 3 किलोवाट के विद्युत क्षमता के साथ यह उपग्रह IRNSS-1E को प्रतिस्थापित करेगा। इस अंतरिक्ष यान में रुबिडियम एटॉमिक फ्रीक्वेंसी स्टैंडर्ड, जो कि एक परमाणुविक घड़ी है, इसका प्रयोग किया जा रहा है। यह पूरी तरह स्वदेशी है। इस उपग्रह को यूआर सैटेलाइट सेंटर बेंगलुरु द्वारा अभिकल्पित, विकसित तथा समन्वित किया गया है। कई तरीके के परीक्षणों के पश्चात पूरी
Rayo
तरह
stage
सत्यापित तथा
performance
मान्य होने
normal.
पर यहाँ शार लाया जाता है और कुछ अन्य गतिविधियों के पश्चात पूरी सावधानी के साथ प्रमोचक यान पर एकीकृत कर इसका प्रमोचन किया जाता है।
Plus 12 minutes.
वर्तमान में GSLV का तृतीय चरण क्रायो अपर स्टेज क्रायोजेनिक इंजन कार्यरत है और पूरी तंत्र सामान्य प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं।
The cryogenic upper stage currently thrusting. We are 740 seconds into the flight. As Port Blair station continues to track, Brunei also has joined. Let me explain to the viewers something about the NVS-02 satellite. NAVIC stands for Navigation with Indian Constellation. It is an independent regional navigation satellite system designed to provide accurate position, velocity, and timing service to users in
Rayo
India
stage performance
as well as
normal.
to region extending about 1,500 kilometers beyond Indian landmass. The first generation of NAVIC satellites were launched by PSLV launch vehicles between July 2013 and April 2018. To ensure continuity of services, NAVIC constellation will be augmented by second generation of satellites. The first among the second generation of satellites, NVS-01, has been launched by GSLV F-12 mission on 29th of May 2023. Master control facility at Hassan in
14
Karnataka
minutes.
and Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh monitors and controls the geostationary and geosynchronous satellites of ISRO. The Navig ground segment is responsible for parameter generation and transmission, satellite control, ranging and integrity monitoring, as well as timekeeping.
Cryo stage performance normal.
The NVS-02 satellite will be placed in geosynchronous orbit at 111.75 degrees east, replacing its IRNSS predecessor of the first generation. The positioning system principle is based on trilateration. That is, to know the position of any person or any object accurately, minimum 3 satellites should be simultaneously trackable at that point. And to know the time or altitude,
Plus
one
15
additional
minutes.
satellite should be monitored at that point. An accurate timing maintained by the onboard rubidium atomic clocks is the key to measuring precise distance to the satellites. Because of the trilateration method, with the visibility of minimum 3 satellites at that place, can remove the errors and provide precise time and positional accuracy of better than 20 meters. The timing accuracy will be better than 40 nanoseconds. The NVS series of satellites incorporate L1 band signals together with L5 and S band for standard positioning service. The ranging payload consists of C-band transponder used for two-way CDMA
Plus 16
ranging
minutes.
to facilitate precise orbit determination.
एनवीएस उपग्रह के मुख्य अनुप्रयोग इस प्रकार हैं।
Cryo stage performance
इसमें
normal.
सामरिक अनुप्रयोग, स्थलीय, हवाई और समुद्री नौवहन सेवाएं, परिशुद्ध कृषि, भूगणितीय सर्वेक्षण, पेड़ा प्रबंधन, मोबाइल उपकरणों के स्थान आधारित सेवाएं, उपग्रहों के लिए दिशा निर्धारण, आधुनिक इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स आधारित अनुप्रयोग, आपातकालीन सेवाएं और मानक समय सेवाएं शामिल हैं। इन सभी अनुप्रयोगों को सिद्ध करने के लिए यह NVS-2 उपग्रह, जो कि नक्षत्र का एक भाग है, इसे पूर्ण करने जा रहा है।
Plus 17 minutes.
अब हम उड़ान से 1000 सेकंड्स दूर आ चुके हैं। वर्तमान में यान की ऊंचाई 200 किलोमीटर है और सापेक्ष गति 8.69 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड। सभी तंत्र सामान्य कार्य प्रदर्शन करते हुए
The cryogenic upper stage currently operating. The NVS series of satellites will provide strategic applications. It will enhance terrestrial,
Cryo
aerial,
stage performance normal.
and maritime navigation. A farming management strategy called precision farming will be made possible through NVS-02. It involves observing, measuring, and responding to temporal and spatial variability to maximize crop yields, reduce waste,
Plus
and
18
increase
minutes.
productivity. Ability to obtain highly accurate position, location, and elevation of points on Earth's surface by NVS-02 will help in geodetic surveying. Commercial applications involve fleet management to track vehicles and allowing the monitoring of performance. Mobile devices can be used to interact and obtain location-based services. With its continuous tracking and coverage capabilities, NVS is set to become a powerful means in precise orbit determination of satellites. Other noteworthy applications include IoT-based applications, emergency services, and timing services. We are 18 minutes 50 seconds into flight.
Cryo stage thrust cutoff.
Plus 19 minutes.
तृतीय चरण को अब
Satellite injection conditions are achieved.
बंद कर दिया गया है तथा प्रमोशन की स्थितियां प्राप्त हो चुकी हैं
NVS-02 satellite separated.
और हर्ष का पल यहाँ पर सफलतापूर्वक NVS-2
GSLV
उपग्रह को
F-15
अंतरिक्ष में
NVS-02 mission accomplished.
उद्दिष्ट कक्षा में अंतक्षेपित कर दिया गया
This
है।
is Range Operation Director. With this mission accomplishment, the Spaceport of India, SDG SHARP, Sriharikota, ISRO, Department of Space, had completed 100 launches from here. That is from SLV E1 10th August 1979 to GSLV F-15 29 June 2025. Congratulations Team ISRO for 100 launch missions. Handing over to Mission Director.
This is Mission Director. The successful completion of GSLV F-15 NVS-02 mission, I very happily declare, as per the intended target, that is the NVS-02 spacecraft at the intended geostationary transfer orbit is now injected and the mission is completed. Thank you.
NVS-02 satellite in its orbit and ISRO basking in the jubilation and glory with the success of 100th launch mission from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shar, Sriharikota. We commentators will take leave from you. Do continue to stay tuned for the address by Secretary DOS, Chairman ISRO, Dr. V. Narayanan.
मिशन की सफलता के साथ आप सभी दर्शकों तथा इसरो के सभी वैज्ञानिकों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। नया वर्ष नई आकांक्षाओं के साथ यह साल आप सभी के लिए मंगलमय हो। आइए आपको लिए चलते हैं सचिव अंतरिक्ष विभाग और अध्यक्ष इसरो डॉक्टर वी नारायणन के संबोधन के लिए।
కొత్త ఏడాదిలో ఇస్రో మరో మైలురాయికి చేరింది. ఇస్రో చేపట్టిన 100వ రాకెట్ ప్రయోగం విజయవంతమైంది. శ్రీహరికోటలోని షార్ నుంచి ఇస్రో చేపట్టిన GSLV F-15 రాకెట్ ప్రయోగం సక్సెస్ అయింది. NVS-02 ఉపగ్రహాన్ని విజయవంతంగా కక్షలోకి ప్రవేశపెట్టింది. కొత్త తరం నావిగేషన్ ఉపగ్రహాల్లో NVS-02 రెండవది. NVS-02 ఉపగ్రహం ద్వారా దేశీయ నావిగేషన్ వ్యవస్థ మరింత బలపడనుంది.
A very good morning, India. I am extremely happy to announce from the spaceport of ISRO that the first launch of this year, 2025, has been successfully accomplished, with GSLV F-15 launch vehicle precisely injecting the navigation satellite NVS-02 in the required intended orbit. This mission is the 100th launch from our launch pads, which is very significant milestone of India. Our space program was conceived and started by visionary leader Professor Vikram Sarabhai and taken forward by generations of leaders. Couple of senior leaders are right now available in the VIP gallery. Till today, we have developed 6 generations of launch vehicles. The first launch vehicle was developed under the guidance of Professor Satish Dhawan with APJ Abdul Kalam as the project director, and the launch took place in the year 1979. From that till today, including today's launch, we have accomplished 100 launches from these launch pads. Over these 100 launches, we have lifted 548 satellites to orbit. Over these 100 launches, totally we have lifted 120 tons of payload, including 23 tons of 433 foreign satellites. This launch site has witnessed several significant milestones of the Indian space program, including 3 Chandrayaan missions, a Mars orbiter mission, Aditya L1 mission, SRE mission, a single rocket placing 104 satellites in the orbit, and host of communication, earth observation and navigation satellites. On behalf of the present generation of ISRO leaders, I salute all the previous generation of leaders, the past and present employees, and our family members, industrial and academia partners for the sincere efforts, hard work, and dedication that enable us to accomplish this mission. Let me also express our sincere gratitude for the political leadership for the encouragement and support provided throughout the space activities, space program. As you all know, we have 4 operational launch vehicles: PSLV, GSLV, LVM-3, and SSLV. Today's mission was the 17th launch of GSLV with the 11th indigenous cryogenic stage. In this mission, the data has come, all the vehicle systems have performed as expected, and the satellite is injected with very minimum level of dispersion. Let me congratulate the launch vehicle community, industrial partners, and academia for the successful performance of GSLV F-15. As all of you know, the NAVIC system is evolving as the backbone of indigenous satellite navigation ecosystem of Indian region. The first batch of IRNSS satellites launched in the previous decade has been successful in establishing the PND services in the country. The NVS series is the second generation of these satellites that are progressively being deployed by GSLV to augment Navy constellation and further strengthening the PND ecosystem in the nation. The NVS-02 satellite incorporates the second indigenous atomic clock, which is a shining example of Make in India in the critical technology development. Today, many applications based on NAVIC, spanning from strategic uses, tracking of shipping vessels, time synchronization, train tracking, and safety of life alert dissemination are accomplished. Let me congratulate the spacecraft team and all the teams, including range, tracking, all the teams, for the successful accomplishment what is done today. In the coming days, we look forward to further orbit tracing operation of the satellite and successful deployment in the assigned orbit. Right now, along with me, the present leaders, the mission director, satellite project director, and directors of all the centers and units are with me. Now, let me request them to address. First, let me start with the mission director, Sri Thomas Kurian.
Thank you, sir. Beloved Chairman ISRO, Secretary Department of Space, Dr. V. Narayanan, sir, former Chairman, Center Directors, entire ISRO fraternity watching this from Sriharikota and other locations, and my dear fellow countrymen, a very good morning to all of you. Today, as GSLV F-15 very successfully executed its mission by placing the NVS-02 satellite into its precise geostationary transfer orbit, we mark a historic milestone, the 100th mission from Sriharikota, the spaceport of India. This incredible achievement reflects the unwavering commitment, dedication, and excellence of Team ISRO and the trust placed in us by the people of India. I congratulate and salute the entire ISRO team for accomplishing this historic achievement. This was the 17th mission of GSLV. This mission carried second-generation navigation satellite NVS-02 that can contribute significantly to enhance the capabilities of the indigenous navigation system, NAVIC, with respect to position, navigation, and timing. I take this opportunity to thank our respected Chairman ISRO, Dr. Narayanan sir, and the immediate past Chairman, Dr. Somnath sir, for the guidance, support, and encouragement provided to us. I gratefully acknowledge the support provided by the ISRO Center Directors and the various review fora for the meticulous reviews and thoughtful guidance for ensuring the smooth execution of this mission. I thank all the system development agencies spread across ISRO centers and the industrial partners across India for the timely realization and delivery of launch vehicle systems meeting the required quality standards. To Team ISRO, this success belongs to you. I sincerely thank the technical teams and the support teams, including the family members and everyone who directly or indirectly supported for ensuring the seamless operations throughout this campaign. Congratulations to the satellite team and best wishes for the subsequent operations for positioning the satellite in the final orbit. Finally, let me take this opportunity to thank Vehicle Director Mr. Dhanasekaran, Associate Vehicle Director Asha Mary Matthew, Mission and Project Executives, and the core project members for the commitment, dedication you displayed in every aspect of the activities. Let us take pride in the achievement and move forward to tackle the future challenges in space sector in India to make the tricolor soar high. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Now we have got the satellite director, Mr. Karthik. He will address.
Good morning, everybody. Along with the chairman and the mission director, I also congratulate and thank the GSLV and the SHAR teams for the perfect and precise launch. Coming to NVS-02, it is the second satellite in the second generation of the navigation satellite series, NVS series, for the Navi constellation. Similar to its predecessor, NVS-01, it has an indigenous atomic clock, which will showcase our capability in this very, very critical technology. Also, it has L1 band navigation signal, along with the heritage L5 and S signals. It will expand and widen our navigation services. The main mission objective of NVS-02 is to provide position, navigation, and timing services for the Indian mainland and 1,500 kilometers surrounding it. At this moment, I would like to thank Chairman ISRO, Director URSC Higher Management, as well as PRD SNPO for their constant guidance and mentoring. I also thank all the DPDs, PMs, and other project executives for implementing and executing the project. I thank all the other stakeholders, as well as the vendors, contractors, and the other family members who have supported for this mission. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.
Now we have got Dr. Unnikrishnan Nair, who is the director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, the lead center responsible for the launch vehicle. He will address.
Good morning. Today we mark a historic milestone with the 100th launch of from Sriharikota. Really a momentous occasion for all of us. It really showcases the country's prowess in space technology. It is again a testament to the dedication, hard work, and the innovation exhibited by the technical engineers, technicians, and all staff in ISRO and across industries. So this launch, this 100th launch by GSLV placing NVS-02 is going to significantly enhance the PNT services in the country and is going to contribute a lot to the science and technology. Again, it is a significant milestone for us, demonstrating our commitment for self-reliance and indigenous development.